I'm red, I wanna kiss your neck and make you purple all over.
Hey guys, it's Julius. Welcome back to my channel. And you're probably wondering, what is this? Why are we seeing The Sims? And to answer your question, I don't feel like doing makeup at the moment. So I've been addicted to playing The Sims for pretty much my whole life. And I've always wanted to record my own videos for it. So I'm gonna try that out and post it on my channel. You know, like, I'm not only gonna do just get ready with me's and vlogs and stuff, but I also want to post my favorite game, which is The Sims. Specifically, The Sims 3 I like more, but The Sims 4 right now I've got pretty hooked on. So I want to show you guys my current household, and you can see the family I play. I've been playing with these guys for like I think 2 weeks now, but I play for several hours a day, so I've gotten pretty far with them, and I'm really proud to where they are. So yeah, I'm gonna introduce you guys to the Gomez family. So yes, I'm gonna start off with my main sim that I started playing with, who is over here. This is Corey. She's an adult. She's holding a teapot that she molded with clay. But yeah, so this is Corey. She is an adult. She is in the fashion influencer career, and she's a stylist, so she's level 9. She's doing really good with her job, and she recently opened up her very own boutique. She does pretty good with it. It's making some nice money, as you can tell. We're doing really good. So yeah, and Corey came to Oasis Springs as a young adult. She had the hopes of becoming a fashion stylist one day and opening up her own boutique, which she obviously did. So I'm really proud of her for that. She's come a long way, and she's met a lot of people. And specifically one of them she met, her name, where is she? Right here. She'll load up. Her name is Alex Moyer. That was one of her, she's right here, yeah. I don't know how she's still a young adult, but I don't know. But her name's Alex Moyer. They were best friends. She was the first sim that she basically really got close to, and she really trusted her a lot. And around that same time, one night they ended up going out, and she meets Jay here, Jay Huntington. So they actually hit it off pretty well. They started dating. It was her first boyfriend. She really likes him a lot, and so she invited all of her friends to come over to meet him, and especially Alex. So she wanted Alex to, like, basically meet her man. And when Corey wasn't looking, Alex, I didn't even do this. I was shocked. Alex, in the same house, mind you, Alex and Jay got cozy in here, and they start having sex on her bed. It was very shocking to not only me, well, obviously not only to Valeria, but to me, because I'm like, wow, I didn't have that happen at all. So she was heartbroken for a while, and she ended up breaking it off with Jay, and she fought Alex, rightly so. And she was pretty sad for a while. She felt really heartbroken. Like, her best friend slept with her boyfriend. Like, who does that? So, time goes on, and she ends up meeting someone else who is over here, Julian. He is also an adult, and at the time when they met, they were both obviously younger, and they hit it off. They originally only were gonna do it like a one and done thing. They hooked up for the night, and that was it. But she actually ended up going ahead and going over to his house a few more times, and they hooked up a few more times. And that actually resulted in her coming out pregnant. So it was a whole thing. Julian did not want kids at the moment. He did not want kids at all. He still wanted to live out his 20s, like, he was not planning on settling down and being a parent anytime soon. So to find out she was pregnant was horrible. Like, he even questioned if he was the dad. But eventually he came around, and he was like, I'm gonna step up and be the dad, So they ended up getting together. They became official, and they actually, they fell in love with each other. It was really cute. And they had Valeria here, who is their daughter. And, Julian fell in love quickly. Valeria definitely growing up was a daddy's girl, so that was really cute to see. And yeah, shortly after, they had Caden here, who just recently aged up to a teen. He's a little handsome guy. He has a little acne right now, but yeah, that's their son, and they only had 2 children, and they were done with that afterwards. So yeah, more about Julian. He is a detective. He just got promoted to captain, so he's doing really good in his career too. And when Julian and Corey had met, he actually had a dog named Clover, and he brought her with her. And Clover was the family dog. That everyone loved Clover. That was the family's pet. But unfortunately, Clover had passed away. It wasn't unexpected technically, but we weren't expecting how soon it happened because she died from old age, but I didn't think she died so soon. So it was really hard on the family. Julian was depressed, and it was really hard on him. That was his dog, But yeah, so we have Clover's urn here. It says, Clover Gomez, can't wait to see you. It was really sad. Like, it actually made me really sad for a little bit to lose Clover. So yeah, and it really hit Valeria, that was her dog too. So she was definitely in mourning, and she saw in the comfort of one of her closest friends, Derek, here, who she met as a kid, and they stood friends ever since. So she really confided in him, she really trusted him, but little did she know he had other intentions. So basically what happened was, one day Derek came over just to hang out, but he ends up actually mugging Valeria. He beats her up, leaves her with a black eye, bloody face. I did not have that happen at all. It was so unexpected for me to see that. I felt so bad for her. She was already sad about Clover, so to have her best friend betray her like that, she was depressed for a while. And I felt really bad for Valeria, honestly. Julian had to threaten to have him arrested if he ever came around her again. She had to beg her dad to not hurt him. It was a whole thing. I feel really bad for her. So, for a while, she was kind of not her same self. She ended up meeting this guy in her school named Mark. And Mark texted her and basically said he had feelings for her. So it kind of was an escape for her. She felt like, let me get with this guy. Let me get to know him. Maybe it'll be good distraction. And she actually ended up falling for Mark, actually. And even though they're not official, she actually really thought she could see something more than just little budding romance of him. So she actually was doing really poorly in school. She still actually kind of is. She's not doing good. She's still a C student, poor performance, but she's trying her best. But before, no, she would skip curfew. She came home drunk one time. Corey was pissed off at her. She was so upset about it. And she ended up breaking curfew one night to go over to Mark's house, and she ended up sleeping with him. And she got grounded, of course, because she broke curfew. And she ended up taking a pregnancy test. I was so shocked because I wasn't expecting it at all, but she got pregnant. It was a lot on her, everything was piling on from all this past trauma she's already been through, and she's only 16. Well, I guess now the time has progressed. At the time she was 16, now she's older, but it's just so much on her, and I felt so bad for her. She ended up telling Mark about the baby, and he had nothing to do with it. And neither did she. She didn't want to keep the baby. He wanted her to get the pregnancy terminated, and she wanted to as well, but a part of her wanted to keep it. She wanted to keep the baby. We can't explain these things, but she wanted to step up and be a mom. And Mark didn't want to be a parent, which that's understandable. They're both really young. But she needed help, so she ended up telling her parents, and of course they were disappointed, but they ended up helping out, and that's where we have little Mateo Anthony here. So yeah, this is Mateo Anthony. Oh, and the reason why it says Cooper is because Corey's last name is Cooper. I haven't changed her name since she got married, but just pretend they're all of their last names is Gomez. So technically it's Mateo Anthony Gomez. So yeah, this is Valeria's kid. This is her son. And yeah, Mark is not really in the picture like that. Yeah, they have romance, but their friendliness is way down, as you can tell. So she has really nothing to do with him. She's just been a single mom, It's really sad, but I'm really proud of her where she's gone, in life. She's really talented in painting. That's her passion. And she's been working as a fry cook to provide for her and Mateo. Even though they have, a really good amount of money, I just want her to, do something that keeps her stable and level-headed, because despite everything, it really messed her up. But yeah, so she likes to paint and play the violin, let me see where her skills are. Yeah, so right now she's at level 7 with painting. She's about to level up to 8, and she's at level 4 with violin. So she's really creative, and I'm really interested in that aspect of her. And yeah, so that's pretty much these guys' story so far. Oh, and while Clover was still alive, we ended up adopting a cat because Julian loves pets. So yeah, this is Archimedes. He's a rascal. He's really annoying sometimes. So I haven't really gotten a connection with him. Clover definitely I did, but not really so much him. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys the house, and then I think I'll wrap things up. So yeah, so once you come in, this is the living room. You know, we got over here the little bulletin board for the family, basically. I don't really know what you would call this. This is where Corey like puts her designs and like her what's it called, like her impressions for her job. We got the kitchen here, pretty basic kitchen we need to clean. And this is their room. I have to definitely redecorate it, but I don't think I am now because I kind of want them to move out because there's just like, I just feel like so much has happened here, and I feel like it would be a nice fresh start for them to move somewhere else, which that would be a good idea. But we have some photos here. So this is Valeria when she was a toddler. This is Julian when him and Corey were still younger. This is like when they first were, you know, dating and stuff. And this is Caden as a kid. This is Valeria when she dressed up as what's his name, Yoda from Star Wars for Halloween. And this is Clover. This is Clover when she was younger. We miss her. And then this is an old picture of Corey and Julian when they first got together. Yeah, Corey always struggled with acne when she was younger, so that's what that is, but it's life. And these are just some of Valeria's drawings when she was a kid. She used to always love to draw and give them to her parents, so that's really cute. And yeah, so we got Valeria's room. Pretty basic room. There's nothing really special. She has a picture of her and her brother here. Mirror, whatever. And we have Mateo's birth certificate. She loves her son so much, so she wanted to keep that. And we got the basic bathroom. And this is where the boys sleep. I just had Mateo sleep with his uncle for now until we move. Pretty basic room, nothing different. And yeah, so I can show you guys the outside of the house. I did build this house on my own, so don't judge me. I'm not the best builder, okay? We definitely have expanded the house a lot, but it's a decent house, you know. We've made it to 3 generations, so it has to be a good house, right? So yeah, overall, I mean, like, they're pretty much in a decent position in life. Yes, with the whole pregnancy, it was definitely a big unknown of what was gonna happen, but they're pretty okay now. So I'm proud of these guys, and we're gonna see what other drama unfolds with their story. But for now, I think we're in a good spot. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. So thank you guys for watching. I hope, you know, you enjoyed this video of my first little Sims video. And yeah, if anything, comment down below, tell me what you liked, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you for watching.